Well, I'm live. Wonderful. Now I need to see if anyone will join. Zero people. Wonderful. Perfect. And here we are, live right now. And I'm watching. So, wonderful. I might wait a little while until someone is watching, or I might just start it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, today in this live stream, I'll be drawing Bonnie. Okay, no one listening? Great, fantastic. I just thought I'd do a live stream because why not? It seemed interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Wonderful. 3 people watching? Nah, I can't tell. Anyways, so I'm thinking for this is also comment if you want to. So I know that there's someone there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bonnie here. I don't know if you can see this, but regardless. So Bonnie is going to be coming around a corner, and there's going to be some small lighting behind him, illuminating him. And he's going to be trailing blood. I think it might look cool. Regardless, that's what the plan is for today. I've never done a live stream. I don't know if this drawing is going to end up being good or not. I guess only time will tell. And this might go on for a few hours. Okay, 1 person watching. Great. That's me. Oh, sorry. Here I have a preview of the plan is. Wait, so let me redo that plan. Is there rubber anywhere? No. Cool. Done. This is what I was missing. That's right. Ceiling here. Wall here. That goes there. Then there is a smaller corridor that would symbolize the back of the room. That would extend to there. And I might even extend that. No, I can extend that. And then bring this down the same distance. And that might help make it a bit more spacey. So I have another rubber somewhere. This video might get deleted. I don't know how I would retake this, but maybe you can't. I guess I'll just find out. The sad thing is that I can't film it with my iPad, which is what I was intentionally and originally going to do. It would make things 10 times easier, but I can't do that. So I don't know why. It says something about my channel not being eligible. I need 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, maybe in 3 or 4, maybe 5, 7, 8 years, maybe then I'll do a live stream of proper one. For now, I'm just using a computer. So this is where the light cross beam will go, and then if I break it off a little bit, I don't know if you can see anything. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look good. It'd be better if it was on my iPad, but regardless, I'm drawing pretty light. Because this is only the basic framework for what's going to be going on. Have that, and then that would enlarge, and that would enlarge. And then we can have Bonnie. No, he's taller than that. He's pretty tall. So if we have Bonnie right here with his ears, and then we we can make his hands there. Maybe we can make this actually a little bit smaller. Let's make this corridor. It'll just make the corridor longer is all we'll do. So if I can do that now, I'll just have to adjust 2 more lines. That will go more like that. And this line can just continue on there. Now this will be the frame way for where he is. So that line will continue. It'll be like a ghost line. That's just where that space will open up. So we won't actually get to see the other side of the corridor. 1 like? Whoa, pretty epic. We reached our like goal, guys. You know, guys, no one watching, we reached our like goal. I just thought you should know that. We have another one there, and this will probably be ceiling. If I do that, that will probably, but this will be the corner of the room. So yeah, I don't know exactly how that's going to go right now, but that's going to be the ceiling. So there's going to be like a light, maybe. There's going to be a light coming from this side, and there's going to be a small light over here or over here that drops, and it's shooting light here, but very faintly, very faintly. So first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to draw Bonnie himself or the mask, because that will probably be the hardest thing to do. I did do a quick sketch after that plan, which is like a test that we have to do. Oh, Bonnie here, so I'll take a little bit of inspiration from that, just so I can get a basic idea of what he looks like. So that is that. There's quite a bit of lag, isn't there, between that? Anyways, so now I can man in his face. I don't know if this was a mistake or not. That might actually be a bit too long for his muzzle, so I might shorten that. But for now, it's good. My sockets are a little bit closer together. Way more like that would probably be better. Yeah, okay. So it's looking terrible now. Not that you can see. Maybe if I adjust this light. Can I do anything about this? No, I know, I'm just stuck with my terrible computer camera until I can reach 1,000 subs. Probably should have used a streaming software of some kind. I don't know what that is there. So Bonnie has a pretty prominent jaw. So in this drawing, let's do it from where it actually is. Did it in like that, and then I just ended it like that there. That would mean I should probably make his head a little bit bigger. Maybe I should get up a picture of him so I can see better what he exactly looks like. Feel free to put a comment if you want. If you don't, hey, that's fine as well. Okay. This is my first live stream, if you did not know. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. That's Discord. Wonderful. That's also Discord. Much more. I'm gonna turn the fan on. So now I'm just doing his teeth. And it doesn't look exactly right, but we'll probably fix that later. So this drawing looks pretty right. This one that I've done before, it looks pretty much like what I'm going for. I did this previously. So if I copy off this, it should be good. This isn't me just like copying, because this is a drawing that I already did. Maybe I should make his jaw a little bit skinnier. Yeah, that would make sense. And I should also make sure I remember where the sides of his face are. That's the whole side of his face. Right there. Yeah, his jaw needs to be a bit smaller. Like, it's prominent, but it's not that thick. It's a bit... That might look a bit better. And I think it does. Okay. Now this also needs to be more rounded. That's looking better. Okay. That's looking a lot better now that I've done that. And maybe you should have like 2 holes in it for like where his ears come out. 4 people watching. What? Insane. I thought we were gonna have a 0 streak the whole time. Or 1 streak because I'm watching it. So that means 3 people, I guess. Yeah. It's a bit laggy. I think that's just how live streaming works there. So does Bonnie have 3-part ears or 2-part ears? I think he has 2-part ears. I'm pretty sure he does. Can I see live comments? Is anyone commenting? I can't tell. It says live chat, so people should be... I mean, I'm not saying anyone should be commenting right now. And then if I just have ears that flop down. That's not perfect, but we'll work on that. It's good just to have the basic outline. When I do the shading, it will come together more. You can't see a damn thing. You can't see a damn thing. Hold it up. This is what we have so far, which is pretty good because that looks a lot like Bonnie. To me, at least. Who else likes FNAF in the comment section below? Who else also thinks FNAF is one of the best human inventions ever created? And yes, that is kind of a joke. I mean, I know that we also have Crystal Medicine and all that other stuff, but I mean, how important is medicine really without FNAF? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, so now we have that done. How would his neck go? So we have his face done, pretty much, which is good. It's all 3D, and it's all wonderful. Now I need to imagine how his chest would go. So is he through the doorway, or is his neck just popping through? I think it would make more sense if he was completely through the doorway. Wow, let's just make him absolutely jacked. Yes. Epic. Big arms. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to pull up a picture of Bonnie just so I can get a reference, because I'm drawing a character that already exists. So it would almost be wrong of me not to look for a reference. There's the AR one, Wizard one, and he's just normal Bonnie. So I see. It looks like his chest only really extends to the edges of his head, while his shoulders, and then it bulges out at the bottom. And it looks like his head is like basically the height of his entire torso. So if I just get that size and I put it there and I draw a line there, that's when it should end. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't see very well. Hopefully it's fine. If I ever do a live stream again, I'll try to make it better. Have to remember that he is kind of like a box, so kind of draw like a box shape for now. And that might seem good. Now this goes all the way up to his neck, the little patch on his chest. Well, I say little patch on his chest. I mean the absolutely ginormous patch on his chest that takes up his entire chest. He has a little bow tie. And yeah, let me rub out all that excess. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So I feel like the other arm should kind of be behind him, so you won't really be able to see it. So this is the only real shoulder I should be working on, because the other one's behind his body. Know where this arm is going to be going. So you need to work at a pose. So if his torso is there, what's going to be in there? So he should have one leg majorly in front and then another leg maybe behind. Well, maybe this arm should be coming out and it should be going against the wall, palm facing the wall. And this other one should be going behind slightly. That seems better. That seems like a better idea. So that's what I'm going to do. And then, yeah, that seems good. That seems good. Okay, so now I just need to do the other part of his torso, the bottom part of his torso, which is just like his underpants, kind of. Probably make that a bit thinner. And I should probably make him a bit fatter because he is an animatronic that's supposed to be like kid friendly or supposed to be kid friendly. So they do have quite a bit of bulb. You can just imagine that's a circle there. And then yeah, sorry for everyone who leave just because the quality is so bad. I understand. It's fine. I don't know if I would stay either, but it's okay. It's my first one. Oh, it should get better. I don't really know what I was doing. I thought I could just record it with my iPad, but no, I can't do it on mobile devices. Anyways. Now, leg might be a little bit too backwards because we want to have a bend in the knee. If he has like perfectly straight legs, it's kind of weird. So if that's that, then that should be around there. And that might be dead on. So then we can have a bend in the knee like that. Just slightly. He is 8 foot. He is like 8 feet tall. See that very well in the VR version. And then maybe his foot should be slightly raised off the ground. So that would be kind of good. Let's do the other one, then we'll fix up the first one. So this other one is going to be facing forward, and then the knee is going to be bent straight down to the ground. Let's see how Bonnie's legs work. Okay, so he has knees. He has pretty short leg moves. So this is the AR version. If I just scroll to the side. Yeah, it's similar, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's pretty different. So it's still basically what I'm going for. So these legs should actually come straight from there. And because they do, I'll still draw in like a line that I will rub out later just for the illusion of the side so I know where like the leg turns. Because if I'm imagining they're like rectangles, basically, one side is going to be facing, they're going to have corners. So by imagining that they have corners, it kind of makes it a little bit easier to envision them 3D, and especially when I'm doing the shading. And this arm should definitely be. I don't know how that arm should be yet, but it should be in some kind of position. Like they don't want them to be too relaxed or anything, too unrelaxed or anything. So that's that knee joint. So then we give him another joint of line. Okay, this time apparently there's not gonna be a much of a knee bend in that leg. So there's the corner for that one. Oh, actually, then we added shading. That's fine. Doesn't really make a difference. This foot should not be facing that direction. Oh, I just realized. Was this foot broken? It's not a trunk, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, his feet are pretty basic. Feet are very big as well. Maybe because he has bunny feet. But I don't know. So if his direction is facing this way, it should be facing relatively the same direction. Maybe I should have had background music. I don't know. So if that so that's good for the feet for now. I will adjust them whilst doing the shading. But like I said, it's good to just have a framework of what's going on. No, okay. So we ruled that out pretty fast. How do his arm movements work? His arms are pretty simple. It's a shame that you can't actually see anything. Wait, no, his arms can't be doing that. That's not possible. That's not how arms bend. Oh, it should be like this. That's all right. Kind of forgot that function. That arms don't do that. Okay, my friends are just texting me. It says great commentary. Well, I mean, they're probably the ones watching it. Cool. Man, it really sucks. I'm definitely gonna have to fix up how the way this camera is working. I probably will delete this video. And if I don't, well, I'm just not great. That arm should be a little bit more active. This one's kind of like an afterthought. And the other one's actually doing the movements. This one's just the result of those movements. Okay, I need to reorder this thing because the ones that are on top are wrong, making that very disturbing. I mean, it still looks pretty bad, but let's just see if we can't fix that. Okay, it's a little bit better. It's not great, but it'll have to do for now. Someone keeps on messaging me on Discord. Do I have a lamp that might be able to light up things better? It's pretty lit up at the moment. If I do a lamp, it just makes things way too bright. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's working. It's because also I'm using my computer and I have it front facing. So there's a big keyboard in the way. I can't get it right up close. As close as I'd like it. That seems to be helping a little bit. That's how I usually do my videos. So if I was in that pose, yeah, that arm would probably be a little bit more active. Maybe I should have like a dead kid or security guard right in the back of the corridor. I think that might work. So if I have his arm going like that and then like. Also, comment if you're new to to the channel if you haven't seen my channel before. Yeah, that kind of looks a bit off. I think this one should be a little bit more angled, this whole arm, to make it look like he's more peering over. You know, I just think it's attached wrong, to be honest. I think this shoulder's a bit off. It shouldn't be completely straight to the ground when the elbow bends either. I'm not the bad guy. I'm just a bit surprised. And that's maybe better, maybe? Hand. Done. A lot of people say that hands are the hardest thing to draw. I don't think, like, if you know how to draw a hand, they're not that hard. Whoa, 2 likes on this video. We doubled the like goal. We smashed that like goal. Just like you can smash that like button and the comment button, which is way more important than the like button ever was. Whoa, Lobster in the Toilet messaged and commented greetings. Greetings, Lobster in the Toilet, random stranger that I don't know and don't talk to at all, definitely. Anyways. Now, my plan for this, that's pretty good so far. I will fix like the feet and a little bit of other stuff. Like his feet aren't even below his legs. But my plan was to have... Wait, should this be the ceiling? No, that's the ceiling. Like I was saying, my plan was to have, like, you know those cross bits of wire? I mean, not wire, those frames that they put on top of stages, and they all have triangles of metal in them, and then they put the lights from them. I was going to have one of those. I'm going to have one of those kind of broken and angled down. So I can have, like, so I can pretend like one of the lights is broken and then it's shining down and illuminating him. So I might try and put that in somewhere now. They're like triangular in shape, right? Or are they square? Wow, 4 viewers. Incredible. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Even if you are my friends. So it should have one in the back, right? Just will. Should that also be broken? Yeah. I know where this would be connecting to. Maybe I can just pretend there's ropes around it. And that they're just breaking. Now there should also be triangles attached to these other points. The bottom point. So I can just scribble those in now. Fix them later. Then maybe I should do my first slide. I don't really know what these looks like, but they're basically cylinders with round ends at the back, and then they have squares on them, right? Like that. To like center the light, and this one would have wires stretching up to that. And I still can't believe we just smashed that light bulb. That I might need to droop down a little bit more, and then if we have wire here, because this guy's gonna have to cast a couple of shadows. Should I make this corridor stretch a bit more? I don't know. Is that better? Maybe it's better. Maybe I should make this floor a little bit lower as well. I honestly cannot tell really that much. There's been that much of a change. So hey, that's good. So if we do this, then if I do I can give him some more hands. I mean, you really can't see much. And I think I might have a trail of blood just behind him. I think this corridor will go further back. To make it even smaller, he traveled a long distance to get where he is. That means that pattern on the walls of all Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias will also stretch back that way. And wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. If you can't see it that well, this is what it kind of looks like right now. Except reversed and with some of the lines too faded to see. But it will make sense in the finished part. So if we're going to have shadows, I don't know where we should place them. Well, the main light's coming from here, so we'll want to place the shadows more this way. Gonna have shadows going right here. And then, oh, the shadows can fade out because there's a light source right there. So the shadows would fade out. And this would be his hand shadow. That would go there, and then, but the shadows on the wall, because he's touching the wall with his hands, wouldn't go away. And they just stay there. That actually looks kind of cool now that I think that now looking at that, it looks kind of good. So yeah, let's make this light a little closer to the floor than Bonnie is. Yeah, now that I have the shadows there, it kind of adds a lot more. You can see I'm going for a lot better. How long is this live stream? Only 32 minutes? Wow, quite a bit of progress. I'm not distracted. That one's going to be like that. It's going to have the little square things coming off it. Who knows? Maybe it's cracked. And it has to be connected by like a single thread. Because otherwise it wouldn't be getting power. Maybe another one as well. Maybe this one can be frayed. And it's just like connected by the barest tingle of electricity, or like just a little bit of wire. See, when I color this in, like these wires will be red, so it'll be very easy to differentiate from the surroundings. And like this thing here where the lights are actually coming off of. Now, if I just now finish making an actual pattern here, I can. Well done, over 300 subs. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the comments. Yes, I do have over 300 subs. And then my channel just died. I haven't had a sub in age. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, if my channel dies, so be it. I'm not like a YouTuber. So I'm not like a proper YouTuber, full-time YouTuber. This is not my job. And it doesn't really matter if it fails. Also, if you're here, also make sure to subscribe to Sleepy 2. They are my friend on YouTube, and I think I've done a collab video before, and I have a collab video that I could upload. But I don't like it. I don't like the art in it. There's quite a few videos I haven't uploaded because I just thought, you know what, that sucks. And then if I just color these in a little bit. I think I also need to make this. Because you know like when you're drawing train tracks in like primary school. Lobster in this hole commented, bro. Okay, lol, destroying the toilet. When during train tracks in primary school, you draw them like an angle, so they're really cute down there, and then they spread out really massively, like that. That's basically what you have to do for all perspective drawing. Now, this is almost going to be a dot in the distance, and then I think it needs to get a little bit bigger because it needs to get bigger in proportion to the space between the lines getting smaller and stuff. So they can always be squares. Then we need to adjust the middle line. And then let's do that again. And oh, I need to rub out some of this. I'm actually working on a drawing right now. That's an It drawing from the movie It. And someone commented, they didn't comment it, that I was speaking to someone. They said, hey, could you do that? And I was like, sure. Because, I always ask people for drawing suggestions. And also, please don't give me drawing suggestions right now. I'm kind of busy at the moment with school and other stuff. Anyway, so now I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm really trying to get into digital animation because, I was working on animation, epoch animation. I uploaded my progress to YouTube, and then soon after I realized, firstly, it's going to take a little while. Secondly, I'm not going to have enough yellow colored pencils in the world to color this in, or I won't be able to shade it in very well consistently. And that's when I realized, hey, if I did digital animation, that wouldn't be an issue. Not only is digital animation easier, because you can like copy and paste sometimes. So like, especially for backgrounds, the backgrounds of the animation, you don't have to draw those every time. If I was doing it on paper, I would have had to draw it every single time. Or I would have to cut out the previous animations or do some editing trick that I don't know how to do. So it just seems like a very good solution. I haven't had a chance to do it. And my mother has one of those pens that can draw on computers, which is really good. So she'll lend me that when she's not doing work. So yes, but I need to get around to doing that. I'm just drawing actual drawings, not animations. In the meantime, that's why it hasn't been happening. Yes, this goes here, and then there's like a sharp corner right there, straight through his ears. So that's pretty good. Now, if I do a body back here, how will that look? So it's going to be the night guard. So this is a little cap, and this is a little thing. It's going to have shoulders like most people. If you don't have shoulders, go see a doctor. You can have a little suit. He's going to have his legs splayed out. Most of that suit is going to be his arms. This is a bit. Maybe one of his legs should not be straight because that would look kind of weird, and it should kind of be bent. Like he's sleeping there. That looks better. His shoulder again. Get more prominent. Bonnie is going to be the thing that stands out the most in this picture, definitely. Should be. So there should be a trail of blood that goes to Bonnie's feet, where she should be. He might have a little bit of blood right on his chest there. Maybe a handprint of thoughts. There's a little bit of blood on his muzzle and his jaw. There's a little bit of sprinkling of blood everywhere, just for comedic effect. Yes, just for comedic effect. We're gonna have a little bit of blood everywhere. Wonderful, perfect, beautiful. This is gonna be good. And then black, not black, black, not black, black, not black, and then black. those aren't squares. Let me fix that. Yeah, now they look a bit better. And then he's gonna have the other one, and it's gonna go straight through the shadow, which is gonna make it annoying. Oh, that's his arm right there. I'm just drawing straight into his arm. Apparently, his arm's see-through. You can see the pattern right through it. Some of the AR characters probably are see-through there. I should get the AR game. Is it free? Is it free? You just have to pay for in-game stuff. Is that it? Is that what I heard? I'm not sure. The thing, because I was reading the comments in the App Store, and it was like, "Oh yeah, it's great, but it's you should just make it cost money." I think, or I did it, and that was for a completely different game. I ended up getting it. I haven't actually played any of the FNAF games, which is really a tragedy because FNAF is my favorite thing in the entire world. Should I give him eyes now? Maybe just black eye sockets. Maybe I should give him a little bit of blood in his eyes. Just from his eyes. Hey, that looks pretty good. Hey, wonderful. It's hard to get like a lot of expression because, doesn't have eyebrows. Kind of hard. A lot of expression. A lot of a lot of expression comes from eyebrows. How that position. Bonnie doesn't really have that, but this is supposed to be expressionless. Doesn't Bonnie have 2 buttons or something? Yeah, I'm sure he does. Wait, not in this image. Withered Bonnie does. Apparently, classic Bonnie does not have 2 buttons. That's just Withered Bonnie? Ah, okay. I'm ashamed. I should know this was my Bonnie knowledge. Maybe I should leave his guitar just laying. Here, what does his guitar look like? That's his guitar. It looks like the most easy guitar to draw. Just a V. I might have to end this live stream early also. I know something might arise. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, maybe I could do it leaning up against the wall. Yeah, that might be better. Maybe it's easier as well. There is only one good mobile game. What? I need to check the comments. It's just that no one's commenting except for you. Thank you, Livestream, by the way, for commenting. Wow, #1 fan over here, guys. Check it out. What's the only good mobile game? Lobster in the Toilet. What is it? Are you saying that is only one good mobile game? If it's not FNAF VR, I'm gonna cry, but no, whatever. I mean, not VR, sorry, AR. Well, it would be cool if you did FNAF VR, as in it, wearing like an AR VR headset. What did I even say? It would be cool if you were doing FNAF AR wearing a VR headset. That's what it means. Sup? Hello, Brindabot. Yes, hello. Just drawing something here. It's great to me. What other details does this guitar have? Not too many. I mean, it will have a shadow there against this wall. That's not how that shadow would go. It's bendy. It's a bendy shadow. Let's try and do that again. No, it would definitely be here. But it would be more like that. It would, yeah, the guitar would be right on top of that shadow, probably. 5 people in the stream. Don't you have assessments to do, Jack, my boy? Yeah, but they can wait, you see. Assessments are easy. Maybe in grade 10 they go. In grade 9, they're easy. This is important. So that security guy's looking pretty good right there where he is. Maybe you should do a broken light on the ceiling, also more clearly indicating that yes, that is the ceiling. And also maybe I should just make this the ceiling. That's probably better. And it also means that Bonnie's ears are brushing against the ceiling, which is fine by me. He's a giant monster. He's absolutely huge. I should make this. That. Okay, bye. pie, Brenda. What? Way to just bail on the stream like that. Whatever. I'm just kidding, girl, if you want. Oh, Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars is the only good mobile game. Well, guess what? FNAF is the best thing in the world, so kind of have to argue there. I mean, I've never played Brawl Stars, but better than FNAF. That's just straight up blasphemy. It's I think blasphemy is the right word. That's the word that like says when you speak out against a religion or something. You're telling lies in a religion, people don't like it, and then they send you to jail for blasphemy or something. Is that what it's useful? I should probably look it up. I have the technology, the world at my fingertips, and I'm just not accessing it. Okay, Bonnie's feet. That's too not wide. Bonnie's feet should be wider than that. And let's make his foot come more. Let's make his leg come more over his foot. And let's make his foot a little bit shorter, because that's a pretty long foot. I mean, I know he's a bunny and all, but yeah, it's a bit too long. Well, Brawl Stars is a mobile game, and it is good. I rest my Well, I can't argue against straight facts. It is a mobile game. It is good. Well, it's fantastic. Good for you, I guess. I don't know if this drawing will be good. I think I should do more like original fan. I'm really thinking of doing like animatronics withering into withered animatronics and like as an animation, like maybe Freddy into withered Freddy or Toy Freddy into withered Toy Freddy. Then you have a bit more freedom as well, because that doesn't exist. I don't know how that will go, particularly because the withered look I mean, like withered Chica, like Chica turning into withered Chica. How would I do that? Would I give her a new beak? The beak looks totally different. Everything about her looks different. It almost looks nothing alike. I think I was kind of thinking of like I could deteriorate away the eye holes to make them bigger. I could do something, but like, yeah, they're completely different. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Those feet look better. What should the 4 be? I think the 4 should just be normal. Do a little light bulb right here. Maybe I should make it a little bit cracked. There's a little line in it for like the strip of stuff that's supposed to be illuminating. It's saying it's not illuminating clearly, but there's no light coming from the ceiling. That could just be there for effect. Okay, so I think what I'm going to start doing now is start working on the shading and actually making, not shading, I just want to make it really clean so then I can photocopy this outline. So then I can do shading and coloring without fear of losing progress. See, because I don't do digital art, just photocopying is like a save point. It's like a checkpoint. Only like almost an hour into it. That's pretty quick. Drawings take ages to do. I mean, just looking at this fan art I'm seeing, then mine kind of looks like a little bit creepy in comparison. But it's fine, Maybe we'll see in the end. I'm doing it's just because the fan art is more fan art. I'm kind of just like drawing characters. But hey, it's fine. I did an original animatronic drawing once. I did all different types of animatronics for it. Like, with the Jacker, Funtime, Rockstar. It was one of the first videos I did. I thought, hey, that'd be cool. So I wanted to make an original animatronic. And I thought, hey, what animatronic isn't there an animal of? And I thought, well, there's not too many. And I thought bats. Bats would be pretty cool. So I did that. And that was that. Did it get any views? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think there's only a few videos that rest on 0 views. And I have one Siren had one that's on 33,000. It's like, whoa, great, but is anyone watching any of the other videos? Doesn't really matter. Even if no one watches my videos, I'm still going to put them out because it is just a way for me to get better at drawing. Still. Oh, all right. Now everything's overlapping. Oh, the beam is overlapping with this pattern. It's fine. I'll just pretend it isn't there. The pattern is starting to get very thin anyways. So now I can't really do the pattern. So it's just going to be gray right at the end there. This wall is somehow curving. Where's a ruler? Do I have a ruler? Menu efficiency? I think that's better. Wait. No, it's not. Ah, see, that has a look. Because it's so small. Okay, gray. It goes over the edge of it. Okay. Nice. Then. Nice. Should I have a poster on any of these walls? Maybe. Okay, I'll wait till I get colors to do those because I don't think I'll do any complex ones. Do like let's eat and stuff like that. That just looks off. Because even when you're doing like things on the wall, okay, there's 3 people watching. Even when you're doing things on the wall, like the edges have to line up with the horizontal edge because it's like doing a point of view drawing because I have a corridor that's going really far in. So like that's why this has to be like that. And then say if I'm doing it from the center, then this picture has to be like that. And then top of the picture has to be like that. Just to make all the lining line up. Yeah. Now I'm going to do a very sharp or like a sharper outline of Bonnie because right now he's very wavy. Or feathery as some art teachers would call it. I don't do any of this from art teachers. The only reason I'm okay at art is because I just did it a lot. I was just persistent. I just did a lot of drawing. Like, if you look at my first videos, I did like a Jacksepticeye drawing. Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's shameful almost. I just did another one very, like, not so long ago. Well, it was actually pretty long ago. It's 100 times better. It's still not fantastic, but oh, it's so much better. It's just because I did face drawings a lot, and then eventually I got the hang of it. And now I can draw original faces. Now I don't even have to. Now, like before, I could only draw faces as well that were and make them look good if they were real people and I was copying off a picture. Now I don't even have to do that to an extent. Which is cool. That's just cool. Progress. Oh, Sriharina. I think that's your name. If it's not how you pronounce your name, it's fine. But I'm sorry. I mean, sorry. If it's not how you pronounce your name, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Let's think about something different. Yes, thank you. And Herbert does look cool. And Herbert looks cool when it's done. I get this outline better. I'm kind of imagining his ears to be more like rectangular cubes than they really are. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks. People are at my house now. Wasn't expecting this because I asked my parents like, "Hey, is it okay if I just do a live stream here?" And they're like, "Hey, yeah, it's fine. We have nothing on." And then now people are coming over, which it's fantastic. Timing perfect. But it's fine. I can be antisocial if I want. Even so, I would just go out there, say hi, stick around for a bit, and then come back inside to do drawing anyway, because that's all I do in my life. I'm very fulfilled. It's pretty hot. I'm going to turn the fan on. Only for a sec. Yes. So my parents talking. Jack can't come out. He's doing a live stream. Oh, thank you for being considerate. I don't know if everyone would do that. It's fine. I've never done a live stream before, like I said. So I don't really know how this is going to go. Also, yay, we smashed out like goal. Most people do that. Lol. Wonderful. His toes are looking pretty funky right now. I can still watch my video. How is it? If I was just watching this as a viewer, how would it look? It's looking a lot better. Okay, this was a lot better than at the start. Let's just go back to the image of what I was looking at because it's a bit weird. See, there's such a delay. I'm just showing the black void in his mouth. Hopefully I don't get my face in. I've been keeping that off YouTube for the majority of, for like, ever. Not that would really matter. I mean, if people do see your face on YouTube, they can't. Even if like some people know your name and your age, there's not much they can do with that information, kind of. Maybe if they know you're a kid, but unless you give them like your address or any personal information that actually matters. And I also get a bit confused. But people say, "Oh, don't tell people you're a kid on the internet or something," because then they'll come for you and they'll murder you if you give them their personal information. I mean, I know that is true, and if they because they want to form a trusting bond. But I mean, if they want to trap a kid, couldn't they just like go to a school? It seems pretty easy. Seems a lot easier than trying to find them through the internet. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. I mean, I'm not a child kidnapper, and you can trust me because you know me, right? Everyone except. Sorry. Hey, your Indoraptor drawing is super awesome. Hey, thanks. That means great. It's great that people, thank you. It's great that people think they're good. Sorry, I know that they actually are or good enough to post on YouTube. Thanks. That's also pretty fun to draw. Pretty simple, which leads me to believe that maybe dragons will also be easy or good to draw because, I mean, they're basically like dinosaurs but with wings. Okay, now his stomach. Okay, this is coming together a lot cleaner. I think the night guard can stay how he is right now. Just do the back here. I won't do any shading on the natural surroundings yet because that will come later in the next photocopy. Because otherwise it just becomes too dark. Because I've heard things photocopy things black and white. I might have to leave soon to yeah, maybe I should do some graffiti on this wall. It's Freddy, guys. Look, I'm doing bad art on this wall. It's a smiley face. The smiley face looks like it's breaking the laws of physics right now. Because it looks like it's facing a direction of a flat object that definitely should not be facing that direction. That's not how someone would draw eyes. Let's get together. There is a Chica with a beak. Then there's Bonnie, which is the guy I'm actually drawing. Yeah, I could draw them on a little bit of land as well. Draw another smiley face, because we all know kids love drawing smiley faces, right? Maybe we could draw noughts and crosses board. Let's make someone win. Oh, that would be devastating. I was just playing noughts and crosses with someone. I thought it was impossible to lose. You can. It's not impossible. Hey, only 2 people watching it right now. Cool. Oh, 3 people. Wow. The number just jumped up. Live streaming for an hour, and we pretty much have a sketch of what's going on. Let's just... I think we should finish off a little bit more of the security guard. That might be his face, actually. Okay, I think that's it for now. I think I might have to go photocopy this. It won't take too long, but it'll be like 5 minutes. I can also add other details after I photocopy it. So, hey, people watching in the comment sections, I mean, people watching, 2 people. Think that's good so far? Think I should just photocopy that and see what some shading and some extra ambience should do? Hey, you're interrupted. Okay, that's a comment I've already read out. Also, I just have to say thank you guys for absolutely smashing that like goal. We didn't have one, but it was always one. It was always one, and we've absolutely tripled it. We've beaten it by 300%. Okay, lobster in the toilet. Yeah, thanks, lobster in the toilet. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for a minute or 2. Be back soon in a minute or 2 minutes. Give me a sec. Okay, now it's photocopied. Looks fine. Now I shall commence the shading. Hey, why don't you try for a grid method for more complex drawings you do? The grid method? Do you mean the method where you do a grid over the thing you're trying to draw, and then you draw it over something else, and then you draw a grid on a blank sheet of paper? I don't know. I probably it's a good suggestion, but I probably won't do that. I feel like it would be easier to just do it. So he's gonna have backlighting from here, so I have to remember that the whole left side will have a little edging of lightness. Edging of white. Not like completely the side, because it will be the back of him. We're only seeing the front and the side. So we're just gonna, and because this corner's around, because he has round corners, you're only gonna be able to see, you will be able to see a little bit, not too much. So that's why it's not like the entire left side of him. Now this leg I probably won't do it for. Okay, so that's good. And now we can have some shading. Shading is generally my strongest suit. It's generally the part that I do better. That I do well. Maybe not this time, but we'll have to see. Go up to big black circles. And then that. I'll patch it up a little bit more later. Like I said, a lot of things can be fixed in like post or after. It's always good to just get most of it done, and then you can fix up a little bit. Okay, now the ridge between his wider stomach and his other stomach, there's going to be a little bit of darker just between there because it is like two pieces of felt overlapping. So that's why that needs to be there. I don't think this is going to look that good. I guess we'll see. Sometimes I don't think this will be as good. I mean, it will never be as good as I envisioned. But yeah. Eventually it will be. Now maybe this is pretty much what I envisioned, so. Sometimes it is. For the shading there, we definitely have to remember about those edges because there will be definitely more shading on the front of his face rather than on like the side of his face because the light's coming from the front. And also on these front legs. Yeah. So you do have to kind of treat them like little rectangles, just a teensy bit. And then I'm using a 6B pencil right now, so I can always just smudge in some stuff. I always smudge. I never used to know what smudging was. I heard about it, I think my teacher, our teacher told me about it once. I was like, what the hell is that? Why would I smudge my artwork? That would just get everywhere. Now, around 2 years later, I really understand what they meant and why people would do that. It's very helpful. This helps smooth things out. And I also have to make the muzzle a little bit lighter, the shading as well. Because I don't know if I'll color it in. A lot of my drawings are black and white. Because I'm not the best with colors. And not only that, I don't really have the widest selection of colors either. Like, how many blues do I have to pull out? Here's some purples. So, lead pencil. Light blue. 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 Okay, I do have quite a few blues. However, none of them really wanting blue. Secondly, like, I probably will color him in, but it's a lot harder to overlap. Like, if you overlap colors, it just looks messy. It doesn't look like a new color if you overlap them. It just looks messy. So I've tried to stick away from that. I usually just use colors like yellow, red, green, and blue. If blue, not always blue, not usually blue. For my drawings, I really don't do any complex colors just for that reason. If I did digital art, I mean, I've like Photoshop in the past, and it's really cool. I was making a video game for Digitech, and yeah, like I can shade with colors there because it's like pixel art, and you have all the colors available to you in the world. So of course I'm going to shade with colors there because it generally, I mean, it has a very different aesthetic. Like just using actual shading isn't always bad. Yeah, that little it's in between. I haven't given him a neck yet. I mean, I probably won't need one. There'll just be a lot of shading. That looks pretty good. Now I'll do like his feet. I'll give them a little shadow. That looks really cool. Giving things shadows often makes them look like 10 times cooler. Also, this corridor will have to have shading. If shading come from here, I'll probably cut it off right there. Maybe there should be some light coming from the back there. Just to illuminate the sky at the very back. 5 likes? What? 500%? I'm like, well, Mark A. Hello, Mark A. I hope it looks good. Okay, bye. Good luck. Okay, Mark A. Oh, and Legend. Hello, Jack. Hi, how did you know my first name? This is impossible. I feel like I've had this incident before. It's scary. I don't know how people are doing it. It's absolutely insane. I think people are just wizards. I don't know why you would want to know my identity, but please don't. I should really be reading the comments. So I don't get that many, so I always forget. This rubber is not great. I need to get my other rubber. I have a better rubber. There's a pencil. It's not rubber there. It's like the opposite of rubber. Is it on the ground? No, I do not think so. In my pencil case. There's gonna be rubber in my pencil case. Surely, absolutely, definitely, maybe. There's a ruler in here for those edges that I need to do. So that might come in handy. Okay, no rubber. I have a live stream, so I can't be missing a rubber. Okay, now back here, I definitely have rubbers. That's my pencils. And right here is my sharpeners, meaning that right here. Or no, I'm losing viewers. Makes sad. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sticking with the rubber I got. It's fine. I'll just have to use this one and pretend everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is absolutely wonderful. It's terrible. I have to find it, but not right now, maybe. Let's just shade this. Let's make it go lighter towards that, man. Let's give it a 6 pH there. We're also going to have some shading right down here, right behind this light, because this light is going to be illuminating quite a bit. So without the light, it's going to be pretty dark. Smudge that all together. A little bit more, and then we might add some just here. Okay, there's going to be a shadow right there. Shadow there. And then, okay, looking pretty good. Looking pretty epic. What is that doing? That's right. Okay, so his hand also needs to have a shadow, so. But his shadow is definitely cut off by there's a beam of light that is shining through. His hand also has a shadow there. We can't forget that. Okay, now the problem is his limbs are kind of blending into the background now because it's so black and white, you know. Maybe I'll add a bit more, just a more decisive gradient. One is ones. And there we go. Back to good again. Right at the back, then need some lighting. Okay, so the security guard's pretty dead right now. 2 people watching. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Beautiful. I don't really care. It really matter. Like I said, I'm not doing this to get views. I mean, I am technically. I'm doing it because it's a live stream. What other reason is that for me to do a live stream? But I'm also doing it to just to improve on my art skills. No, you can never have too much experience, right? I know if these should be pitch black, but I don't know what other color to do them. So that's what color they are, pitch black. Now there's gonna be a little bit of white light right on the back of this wall. So it's gonna be kind of like a circle of light on that wall because the light's coming from that direction, you know. So it's gonna be hitting that wall. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty dark and dank right there. But there is gonna be a little bit of light. Carnage next time. Now the Venom 2 colors out. Okay. Okay. Now I do have. I might actually show up just for a second. I am doing a big A3 drawing right now with quite a lot of faces. So, look, I will get you Carnage, but before I do, and it's a great suggestion, and it's a good idea, and I should have thought of it before. I will definitely do it because it's cool. And I always do my suggestions. However, I do need to do that first because that's also a suggestion. That just might take a lot longer, but I feel like I can get them maybe at the end of the week. So. Okay, so then it's gonna be dark walls until we get to this part, and then it's gonna be more darker over here. Oh yes, and this shadow of the wall should come up right. So here it should come up right up the wall. Of course. This is looking a lot more complete right now. It's actually looking pretty good. It's not like amazing. It's not amazing, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm gonna keep on doing it. God stop me. Okay, there's a big white strip right there. So have to keep in mind that when you photocopy, it does take off the very edges of the drawing, which doesn't really matter because it's such a small amount that if it did matter, I mean, what would I be drawing? That matters that like a millimeter has been cut off. I can't imagine. Anyways. Obviously, this is going to be, maybe I should do like water stains, like, no, I don't really know what they're called, but those like things on the floor. And I could also do the wallpaper peeling off, revealing bricks underneath. That's also something I could definitely do to give it more life. I don't really know. Just making a little bit of gray, just droopy stuff, I guess, on the walls. I don't really know how I would do a stain, but maybe I could do like a scratch. No, I don't want to do a scratch. Maybe it would ruin it. I'd do like a little bit of that right there. And I follow it along with some bricks. I have a holiday tomorrow because of something. Should be Monday, but I don't know. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do another one right there, maybe. And there should definitely be more shading underneath. So then I can do some bricks right there. Make the edges a bit sharper. Because, I mean, it's ripping. It should be sharp. Okay. That's pretty good. That guy should also cast a shadow. Come on, come on. Wonderful. Now we have this wall, which is looking kind of blank at the moment, and all this floor right here. So I know exactly what I'm going to do that. I mean, I guess if you have a comment, if you have a suggestion, hey, put it in the comment section. If you think you know what should, let me hold it up. This is what we have so far, kind of. If you think you know what should go right there, hey, put a comment. I don't really know. I might put some random stuff. Maybe building blocks. Maybe the edge of a ball pit. I don't know. Didn't really think that far. This is actually turning out pretty good now that I look at it. It's actually a lot better than I was imagining that it would be worse. And yeah. Also, that ceiling's kind of. Maybe I should put some balloons. I don't know. Also, the ceiling. I don't really know what I'm going to do there yet. But anyway, I have plenty of time. We're only like an hour and a half into this drawing, so I'm kind of a lot further progress than I thought I would. I thought I'd have to end it or something. Something would happen. Let's just do a light gradient on this wall, which is normal. Maybe we'll do some stains. I don't really know what they would look like. Just on the edge. Sure, like leaking pipes or something. There's a rainbow. And I still 2 views on this video. I mean, 2 people viewing the video are pretty epic. But I don't really care. I mean, the drawing is saying it good, which is don't really matter. So it don't really matter how many people are looking at it. I can see. Also, if you are viewing this video, consider yourself lucky right now because you're the only one who is. Congratulations. I don't think anyone will be watching the video of the live stream after it comes out because it's a couple hours long. So, yeah. I don't think anyone will be watching that. This is going to be dim. It's going to have a crack in it. Now, these letters also have to be all weird. That's too big. It's too big. These letters are just too big. L E. Let's E A T exclamation mark. Let's make this letters a bit bolder. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Play another game this time. I keep doing it. I from my life. And that's round one pretty much done, I think. And this one, I don't even know what this will be. Let's just make it an actual photograph. Big white rims. That didn't turn out great. I forgot to add hashtags into the description. I think that makes more people like see it. I'm not really sure. I was told that's what they do, or like I assume that's what they do. Makes one a Bonnie. Lying down and giving someone something. I don't know. You can make up your mind about what that image is. Hey, also, one person watching. Hi, how's it going? How's your life doing? Wonderful, I heard. So if that's the ceiling shouldn't stretch on too much. Probably stop around here. So what is that space going to be? I have no idea. That's not even supposed to exist. Comments in time. Okay, the comments haven't changed, so I haven't missed anything. Cool. Cool. And I still can't believe that epic light goal. I mean, I keep on bringing it up, but I feel like it needs to be, well, 500% on the light goal. Kind of epic, not gonna lie. Come on. I might doodle in the blood soon. I feel like there's on the ceiling there should be shading coming from this way and from above. I think there's shading coming from all angles, but mostly right here. After I smudge it in, it'll be fine. Is there any other information that this gives on the live stream thing? I'm just looking. Says something about the audio, says something about the end stream and edit. So I can edit it now still. I don't want to do that in case it stops it. Everything's looking fine. I can just send comments like regular. Look at the actual live stream. Wow, look, it's a live stream. I don't know how I can see the comments on this. So there should be a shadow of this light because this light still needs a shadow. Hello, person who just joined. Congratulations, you joined. Now there's two people. Wow, don't you feel like you're part of the movement already? So, anyways, back onto whatever I was saying before. Yeah, it needs to be from the ceiling. I feel like most of those scrapes on the ceiling will be very horizontal. The ceiling is squished from my point of view. From my point of view, it's a very squished ceiling. Like it's like it's in reality it's this long. Like it's as long as the whole floor is, but we can only see it like that. So it's really condensed down. So any mark that will be on it, like it'll only be like a line. And I'm seeing myself do this. It's amazing watching myself do this live stream. It's so strong. Yeah, this is much better quality than at the start, which is great. Lobster in the toilet. Yes, sir. Great. I think I can fold this part up. I think I can just chop it off. It's not really necessary. This light also needs some shading because it don't work, so it's not illuminating anything. Interruption. Okay. Cookie break. I got a cookie, which is wonderful. My sister was baking and she baked a cookie, which is great. So now I'm going to eat said cookie. Someone else joined. Woo. Yeah, someone else who's joining. If you think you know what should go, this is what I have so far. If you think you should know what goes down here, be my guest. Because right now, I think I'm going to put a balloon or something. I really don't know. I didn't plan for it, but it's a lot of empty space. Now I'm going to do some blood on one because, I mean, he ate someone. Oh, wow, I killed them. I'm guessing with his mouse. What other tool does he have? His hands. He's like this massive. He's a hulking metal monster. If you ever play the VR game, which you should, I mean, I haven't because I don't have a VR headset, obvious reasons. They're very expensive. I own like one game that costs money, which is Minecraft. I don't like paying for stuff. So I just don't. Especially video games. Is what I really meant to say. There's a lot of blood on this guy. Should be pooling blood. You can't really see it right now, but I think you will see the blood more so when I add the color in. Yeah, no one's commented on what I should put in the blank space, so I'm just going to put whatever, maybe a music box, maybe just the outlining of a ball pit. I don't know. That'll be a pretty major thing to add there, a whole ball pit. But I've done mostly everything else, so. I think maybe we should just have some balloons. I mean, what, you can't go wrong with balloons. It's a pizzeria. Pizzeria is famous for balloons? I know. Never really been to like an establishment such as Free Fast, but it's like a kid thing like that. For those who live in America or something and have seen like Chuck E. Cheese, please let me know. What was it like? What was it like with the animatronics? Here in the great nation of Australia, I don't think there are any things with animatronics. That seems really strange. Like that. The balloons look kind of okay. They don't look great. Maybe if I just add another one. Maybe if they said happy birthday or I love dairy on them. This is not an intro. What does a balloon look like anyways? Can't believe 5 people in the stream. Also, hi, I guess. If you have drawing suggestions, put them in the comment section. Not right now, because I'm in the middle of doing something really big right now, like a very big project, and I want to work on some animation. But maybe in a week's time. But you have to check out my other videos. If you have drawing suggestions, put them in the comment section there later. That just looks weird because you see the problem, right? The balloons are all a little bit higher than each other. It's not random enough. It's too predictable. It just looks unnatural. Not as in like in the way of nature, but just like in the way of how life is. Should have another balloon right in the front there. I don't know if they look good, to be honest. This is a struggle because now I have, I'm not gonna put anything there. I'm gonna put nothing. Zilch, nothing. There's nothing is gonna be there. I'm gonna photocopy it now, and I'm gonna see if I can color it in. And if I really don't think it looks good, you know what? It's a pretty easy fix. I can just add something on and photocopy it again. Let's add some more shading just to cover up where those balloons were. Okay, guys, so I might be gone for a minute or two whilst I photocopy this. But yeah, I'll be back in a jiffy. It'll be real quick. So hey, don't go anywhere. While you're at, drop a comment on this video. Just cause, drop a comment. Oh, someone else just joined. Yeah, I'm gonna go for like a minute or something. I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm going for a minute. Just photocopy this to bring out the color anymore. Leave a comment, do whatever you want. Is that good? Yeah. Well, if it isn't good, I'll be able to see what I need to add or do once I photocopy it. It'll be fine. It's like a safeguard, like a checkpoint. Once I photocopy it, I can do whatever I want to the photocopy. It doesn't affect the actual thing. Fine. Okay, I am back. Okay, so what's happening? 3 people watching now. Guys, I told you not to go anywhere. That was me to do. Anyways. I'm back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fix up the photocopy, because it happens with every photocopy. You know, you get a little bit messy because everything's brought to light a bit more. Everything's just that little bit messier, so you just have to tidy it up. Especially with all this really subtle shading, it kind of goes to waste. So that's why I just have to go on with my pencil. I have to go over it again. And just fix it up. I'm a little more confident now that I know that, oh, I forgot to do Bonnie's guitar. I forgot to do... You know, it doesn't matter. There we go, fixed. I want to add some strings. Oh, that pencil's way not like... That pencil's way too thick. You can't really tell. No, later. Now the brick looks pretty good on this photocopied version. I had to lower the density because it just looked bad. So lowering the density by 1 on my printer basically just makes it look almost exactly like the original one, except with these slight changes. Okay, this needs to be darker, I just realized. It's right at the back of the hallway. Okay, wonderful. Now, the cool thing about photocopies is you can actually rub out things on a photocopy. It's ink. You can, so like these balloons right now, they're pretty prominent. I can tell that they were there. With a little bit of rubbing out and a little bit of more shading being added over the top of the places that rubbed out, I can effectively remove them in post, remove them more. Okay, now I think I'll try and do bottom. I think I'll try and do my, so see this place at the top, the space at the top doesn't really matter. I'm not using it. This is gonna go to waste anyway. It's above the ceiling pretty much. So I'm just gonna test down all my blues. Definitely not. Bunny's kind of purplish anyway. Definitely. I might just leave it black and white. I might just have red. That might be the only color. I mean, that's just purple. That actually might work better. I don't know. I mean, I can always just re-photocopy, so the printer is almost out of ink, but I mean, yeah, same color. Okay, so that's not good to know. But okay, red is pretty certain, so that's a solid contender for the reds. Red can really just be anything. Also a solid contender, a little bit too solid, maybe a little bit too dark. A bit too I don't like that color. And then we have this red, which is probably gonna be the winner. Yeah. Okay, so wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I mean, I fix up that bow tie. This probably won't be the finished one. This will probably just be the one. Yeah. I might not actually color in Bunny. So, okay, now that I know this isn't the finished one, this isn't the one I'm going to end up with. I'll experiment with coloring Bunny in with these different colors because it won't matter in the end. So that's fine. Security guard, I might make him purple. Also put a little bit of blood on him right there. Pull up. Because I'm below his feet, because I'm walking that. Okay, so it doesn't look too good, but I think I might just have a little bit less blood trailing. If I'm watching right now, I'm like 3. Let's reload the page. Okay. So, that's better. We're going to make this a little bit lighter here on his muzzle. His guitar needs to be a bit red, but I can use the lighter red for his guitar. Does his guitar have any white on it? Oh, yeah, it does. It has a V of white on the inside. Like I said, this isn't the finished one. Okay, so now I'll trial out some blues on this. Contender, but definitely not bunny colored. Might honestly be a little bit too dark. Let's color in the rest of his arm with this, and then we'll see how it looks. But yeah, I'm thinking way too dark. I think I might just have to leave him uncolored. I mean, there's not much I can do if I don't have the right colors. I can't, like, see, this is what happens when I try and cross them over. Actually, that looks really good, but shouldn't have. That actually looks really good. Shoot, I didn't think I could cross them over. I think it's just because I'm using these specific colors, and these came in the same packet, and these are really good for coloring on drawings. Let's see if I can double up for the rest of it. Don't really have any other blue that really screams Bonnie at me. Quite like this matchup does. And does this get rid of all the actual shading that I've done? Does this like negate that effect? I'm not too fond of using colors. Yeah, see, that's like taking out all the shading detail. The blue kind of adds a little bit of it back, but I don't know. I don't think I can layer it effectively. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can color it in. I mean, I will try, but the color's also rubbing off because it's not actually on paper, it's on another color. So it's also kind of rubbing off with my finger. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Does it look good though? It does. Okay, let's do the face. Ultimate test. If it works on the face, it works. But I mean, if it doesn't, then I guess it just doesn't. Okay, right off the bat, kind of seeing it, kind of not. It's also interfering with the black of his eyes. Okay, let's layer the blue. Yeah, no. Okay, so I will not be coloring him in. It's good to know. So I know what colors I can add. Can I add purple for this guy? Yes, I can. For the guy at the back, I can make him a little bit purple. And I think that is all I'll do. I won't be coloring in, which really makes me think. What I'll do is I'll photocopy, I'll color in the photocopy, then I'll color in the unphotocopied version, because the unphotocopied version might look better in this specific occasion. Yes, I'm live. 3 watching right now? It says 3 watching. I think it's just lagging out my live stream because there is a delay. But yeah, YouTube Studio should give me an accurate representation, unless it counts. It doesn't count me. Oh, that would make sense. So if I reload this page, no, it does count me. It counts me definitely. Okay. Well, bye. I'll be back once again in a minute or two. And we're back here. We're back. We're back with the photocopied one. So we're using now. Oh, 4 viewers. What? Did people come and view while I was gone? Wonder what they must have been thinking. Anyways, sorry. Now, we have a new photocopied one. So now we know what type of coloring we can do with the colors at our disposal. So we cannot color in Bonnie, sadly, as sad as that is, as unfortunate as it is. We can use the color red, as always. However, and we can also use the color purple for the guy's jacket. We can't use it for Bonnie. It's just not the right color. So what we're going to do is we're going to color in some blood. We're going to color in some guitar. And then we are going to, it's going to be finished, I guess. Come live with us in the palace. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Oh no, my face is in it. Ugh. What a shame. I mean, it's a live stream. There's nothing I can do about it really right now, so it don't really matter. So his guitar is going to be this brighter shade of red, I think. We decided earlier. And his bird tie, maybe his bird tie can also be this lighter shade of red. And then the blood, which will be everywhere, will be this darker shade of red. Let's get this back up. Sometimes just having one color or even two colors just adds, it makes an aesthetic, kind of. So it's not always a bad thing. Like if I was doing Markiplier with red hair and I only did red as the color, like that could be a good thing. It makes it kind of look more stylized. So I just can't just get color. Yeah, let's color this off. I don't think we'll use my Funtime. I have a Funtime Freddy pink, which is great because it's just used. It just looks like the pink for the Funtime animatronics. I won't be using that for the guy in purple. I have this dark purple, but if I do it light, that's blue. If I do it lightly enough, it just looks like light purple. It's not good enough for Bonnie, but it's good enough for him. That was a mistake. Maybe his hand can be trailing blood on the wall. It does look a bit weird with Bonnie uncolored in. Maybe I should just make him more blue than he usually is. That would be a solution. Okay, now we need to touch up on the rest of the shading because the photocopy version kind of messes up some stuff. Okay, I really want this to be the one, but I really don't know if we should color in Bonnie. He's back. Yes, I am back. Let's do it. So guys, looking at this so far, should I color in Bonnie? These are the colors I have. I'll show you just for example. These are the blues that I have. Because like it just looks weird. It looks weird if I do it the wrong blue. You know, it makes it look worse rather than better. Or I could do them just super purple. Here are the blues I can do for Bonnie. And this is Bonnie. I think the drawing actually looks pretty decent where it is at right now. So if you guys think that I should color him in with one of those ones, suggest it. I probably won't, but I might. Who knows? Also, I can't really blend colors that way because that colored pencils don't really blend perfect. Come live with us in the palace, just let us adore you. Come on. Oh, wait. That's not even the words. I don't even know why I'm singing that song. What? It's a TikTok song and I'm doing a live stream. It's not a TikTok song. It's just there. Regardless, anyway, was there any comments? Is there any feedback on that? Nope. Doesn't really matter. Okay. 2 hours into this live stream. Longer and shorter than I thought it would be. Let's see. Big and red. You make his fingers red, of course. Because it wasn't just killing him with his head or his mouth. He got his hands dirty while doing that. Also, you watching right now? Okay, it is laggy. So the one I'm watching is laggy. Just need to make sure, because could be the other one's laggy. I don't know which one exactly. Yeah, because if I reload this page, yes, okay. Now it's on track with the other one. Now, what I also want to do is sometimes like this one might be better, so I think I should also color in this one, because this is the finished product. If I do not add, if I do not add anything else, this is just the finished product. And then what I'll do is I'll just fix up the shading even more if I like that one better, or I'll just stick with this one. So I'm gonna color in this one with the same colors we did with that one. I think the very color one's coming up better already. Just because the colors also just show up so much better on photo. That wasn't good. I just wheelchair my way over some stuff that was kind of important. Yeah, I definitely think the photocopied one looks better for now. I need to go to the toilet, so I'm gonna do that. Another 1 minute break. Sorry, but I mean, I can't not. So. Four people again. Wonderful. Okay. I'm back into the video. Wonderful. was I doing? I was in the middle of drawing his guitar. Red. Yeah. It just shows up so much better on the photocopy. I think we're gonna have to get a photocopy. It really sucks as well, because now this is kind of ruined. But hey, I mean, we basically did it, didn't we? What is that on my finger? Hair. Disgusting. Bubble pencil. Wrong bubble pencil? Is that the right? That's right. I'm getting too much on my face in this video. It's not good. It doesn't really matter there. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going with the photocopy one. Okay, this one looks 10 times better. 10 gajillion times better. I just said gajillion. It's a number. I know. I'm math, right? Who does? Time to just quickly brush over this right now. Oh, that's right. I need to do the Y's. I need color in the Y's connecting this. Can I get a 60 pencil and just draw a quick line there? Wonderful. Okay. A little bit more on the floor, and maybe even some small stain marks. We're pretty much done here, guys. I'll let you comment what you think of it below, because I'm pretty much, done. Come live with us in the palace. We'll be waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us know. Beautiful. So yeah. 2-hour live stream. And this is the end result. Let me put that light over. What do you guys think of that? Wait a second. Someone coming? Who's back? Okay, sorry. What do you guys think of that? And you think it's good? Do you think I should add something? Think it's done. What I should probably do right now there is I just realized I think that's just because of the way I'm holding it up. There's no small differentiate. There's a pretty small differentiated. There is a pretty small differentiation between this corridor and the other one in the back. I suppose it can't really be helped. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it up here until someone comments. This is how long it usually takes to do a drawing. I mean, 2 hours seems good. It generally takes probably like 3 or 4, but 8, that's fine. So yeah. Is it good? Do I end the live stream? Do I end the live stream right now? We have 4 viewers. Do I just end it? No comments. Well, thank you for watching this live stream with me today. My very first live stream. We have a few technical difficulties right at the start there, but I think it's fine right now. So yeah. Bye, I guess. We're gonna be doing another live stream in ages. Do you guys want to say anything to finish thing? Not okay. Well, ending the stream in 20 seconds unless someone comments, and I'll keep it open a little bit longer just to see what they said. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End stream. Oh, I have to press a button. Okay, done.